here's the thing, bro. Slow, how everybody doing? They Kross TV Network, no, that's Kross, okay? What's going on, y'all? How everybody doing? Yeah, I apologize for yesterday, man. You know, I went to do a live. I wanted to do the live yesterday. Ended up taking care of something else, and it got crazy late. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up just taking it down. So I said, well, I'm gonna just leave everything as is, and then I'm gonna come holler at the family tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, y'all? How everybody doing? I see the comments y'all made. You know what I'm saying? You know, at the time watching it. Shaq Graves, salute. James Kill, salute. James Kill said, Kross, show us the way of in Killer Kev words, not all black people the same blood type. I mean, you know, to me it's transparent. You know, what Killer Kev mean by that is that, for one, when it comes to this thing right here, it's many different sets. You know what I'm saying? It's not just one set, it's not just two sets. You know, it's many different sets. Just like in religion, there's many different sects. You know what I'm saying? Also, another thing, blood types. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people might be O, people might be B, some people might be. You understand what I'm saying? So the types is different, but overall, you know, I think he basically was talking about, you know, cut from a certain cloth, man. You know what I mean? Everybody not cut from that certain cloth. You know what I'm saying? Where steel can sharpen steel, or you know, with your constituents, and you know, you hold it down, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Basically, man, you know, I'm gonna touch on real fast on some things, man. I've been trying to download videos for about a week. The videos is not downloading, so I'm just gonna be stuck with going live for a while until, you know, I figure things out a little more better and I get a little more advanced with this technology. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, let me just shout out a couple more people, then I'm gonna speak about what I'll speak about, man. J Matt, Ray Leon Rivera, For Real Nerd, Big Max. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of y'all. I hope that y'all you know, y'all took that time to spend, you know, with your family and everything. You know, I know a lot of people don't celebrate Christmas or, you know, none of these holidays, whatever, you know what I mean? But with me, I'm like the same way, but I just stay in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because all that energy is in the air, you know, vibrating from one body to the next, man. So I wanted to get that happy, positive energy. You know what I'm saying? Also, I want to say something else before I get into it, right? I'm gonna be doing a summary of my whole 2019. You know, so I'm gonna let y'all know exactly what I was going through, let y'all know exactly what I was dealing with. You know, we take it from there. I feel like, you know, I owe y'all that. You know, I talk about a lot of things personal and everything, but with family, man, I feel that, you know, I owe y'all that. You know what I mean? All right, let's get into it, right? So I was on the phone with Senator the other day, and I'm supposed to be doing an interview with him soon, but it's just all about getting the schedules together because, you know, I'll be working, you know, early afternoon times better for him. I'll be at work at that time, and where I work at is a, you know, is about a 2-hour commute, you know, time frame. So, you know, I can't really you know, so we're gonna work it out. So anyway, he was like, yeah, you know, yeah, Kross, you know what's going on, champion, you know, trying to figure out the date and everything. So we chopped it up for a little while, you know. He wished me happy holidays to me and my family, you know what I'm saying? So I saluted him back. You know, we were just kicking it, man. And he was like, yo, man, it's crazy because I was just thinking about you, man. But it's funny, man, because I was looking at OG Product. I was looking at a video about him and he was shouting you out. You know what I'm saying? He was showing you love and all. I said, oh, what? He was showing me love. So let me see what was going on. So I looked at OG Products. Video where it says OG Product 100 addresses Queens Flip, Killer Kev, and C. Franklin. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that might be it. So let me just let y'all listen to some of what OG Product was saying before I get into what I was going to say.
Brownsville, you know, C. Franklin, he's jacking the mayor. Beloved, there's no fucks given, because at the end of the day, I'm not the president no more, beloved. I'm the motherfucking king of Brownsville in a real life. So I don't care if Killer Kev is jacking the president. I don't care if C. Franklin is jacking the mother. Another Duncan on the cop car, bomba clock up top. So, you know, I don't care who's jacking the man, the president. I'm the king of Brownsville. When I mean the king, it's not because, you know, how many blocks I've been, how many constituency I spin. No, it's what I've done for Brownsville. How many people I helped, how many people I gave back to, whether they crossed me. Yes, I'm talking about stab me in the back like a kitchen knife and all that. My mama clawed. You see me? So at the end of the day, here's the thing, bro. At first, I was going at King Flip, right? I keep saying King Flip. I was going at Queen's Flip, right? You know, for giving these ex-convict, you know what I'm saying, a platform coming out of cell block 3. I was kind of mad, but then when you look at it, the old heads already blackballed out the game, right? We already blackballed out the rap game. So for us to have a platform to talk the things, them, I like it. You see me? Mom. So I'm not watching no face because I fuck with Killer Kev, right? Because he's funny. I fuck with C. Franklin. I just caught on to him. He's a funny dude. I never met Killer Kev, but I think I met C. Franklin before in a real life. Yes, I'm talking about as a younger youth, a younger Nazi. See me?
Yeah, man. You know, right now I'm trying to it says right now that I'm unable to connect to the chat. So please try again later, because I'm over here typing. As y'all can hear it, I'm over here typing, man, but it's not going through. I don't know. It's a whole bunch of weird stuff going on with my mechanics and everything. So, you know, that's why y'all ain't really been hearing from me. Y'all haven't got a downloaded video in so long, whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? But so what, you know, I would try to think about what he said, but y'all not gonna even be able to. Y'all can't even give me no messages right now. So that's crazy. You know, that's crazy. I was just trying to fix it up and everything. But what stuck to me about OG's Products video was that, you know, before he started naming my name and everything, he was talking about, you know, Brownsville and, you know, who's jacking what and, you know, whatever title, you know, whatever have you. But, you know, after he said, you know, I'm the president, or I'm you know, the king, or whatever the case may be, you know, he made a mention of something that stuck out to me, which was, he said that he was mad at Queen's Flip for giving us a platform. People that was just in prison, that's coming home trying to get their story out, just like him. You know what I'm saying? Doing whatever they want to do, just like him. Don't got no issues, no problems, or nothing like that, or whatever have you. And here it is, you was mad that people that did, like me, I just did 19 and a half straight. I got over 25 years in the prison system. You know what I'm saying? All of us coming home and everything, the first thing a person to be is upset that somebody's giving us a platform. But I want to clear something up though. I want to clear something up. I definitely want to clear something up, right? I want to clear something up. First of all, you know, son showed me nothing but love and respect. You know what I'm saying? And you know, so I'm not coming at him or nothing like that. But you know, I'm just it's just crazy that a lot of individuals felt like he felt, and I'm actually bigging him up in a sense for even being real like that and let that be known, because there's a lot of other people that feel that way. People that's not even our enemies or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, moving off of OG product and just dealing with the ramifications of that right there, you know what I'm saying? Like, the mentality is crazy, man. The mentality is crazy. I don't know if people, you know, what's people reasons on why they be mad, because, you know, but to clear it up, for the record, Queen Flip did not give Mel Kross a platform. Shout out to Queen Flip and shout out to his mother. You know what I'm saying? You know, Queen Flip is my brother. His mom's his fam, you know what I'm saying? She subscribes, she be tuned in, she be showing me nothing but love and everything like that. Shout out to Queen Flip, shout out to his mama Bear, you know what I mean? But with all due respect to them, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing this before I was on Queen Flip. I just wasn't getting that enough notoriety, or a lot of people didn't know of me at the time. And I was still playing with YouTube. So I was kind of like skeptical on how I wanted to go about introducing myself or what I'm gonna be talking about and so forth and so on, worrying about how people gonna feel, you know, this, that, and the other, you know, things that I really shouldn't be worried about. You know what I'm saying? People doing them like I'm doing me. You know, so that's number one. Number two, what made my videos, or what made people started taking notice of me, is when I checked Ho Silly, you know, formerly known as Snow Billy, when I checked him about a lot of different things or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That right there is what made people started recognizing me, because to this day, that video had more views than any other video I put out on a single, you know what I'm saying, on a single aspect. It's almost at 98K views. You understand what I'm saying? So all this was done before the King Flips, you know, Queen's Flip situation is, you know what I'm saying, before I got on that. It was behind me getting clout and everything and hollering at CKs, which got me on Queen's Flip. You understand what I'm saying? You know, so I just felt I need to clear that up. I'm basically off that, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's just something for people to be thinking about, man. You know, just think about this again. Let's let that marinate in your head. Here it is, people that just came home for doing how many other time? You know what I'm saying? Putting on for the people and doing all these things for my people to be mad about me wanting to speak out, or me just being on YouTube because I can, like anybody else can. You know what I'm saying? It's awkward, you know what I'm saying? But them thought patterns is the reasons why, you know what I'm saying, we can't get nowhere in life. You know what I'm saying? We ain't make it to our greatest plateau or nothing like that yet. Because it's them type of thoughts right there. How we constantly thinking, you know what I'm saying? How we constantly thinking, put each other down, don't support each other on no levels. If you knew I owned that grocery store in the corner, people wouldn't even go there. People know I own these clothes, or I have dealers with them clothes and everything. People not gonna buy that. It's funny, but people just don't want to see people win, and people just don't want to see people doing well. You know what I'm saying? Being on YouTube doesn't mean anything as far, I mean, it don't mean anything in regards to how I'm doing in life or whatever the case may be. It's just something that I felt that I wanted to do, and like everybody else wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? You know, but like, you know, opinions is like assholes. Everybody got one. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'll leave it like that. But, you know, shout out to him, man. You know, it's good that he liked my channel, and like that I got a message to deliver. You know what I'm saying? You know, or whatever. So I'll leave that at that. You know, my main thing I really want to discuss on his channel is administrative segregation, right? Up north, you know, upstate and everything, they got what is called as administration segregation. You might hear a lot of people that have been locked up for a long time. They might abbreviate it and make it short and say AD-SEG. AD is short for administration, and SEG is short for segregation. Now, the reason why I'm talking about AD-SEG and why I feel I need to speak about it is because as whoever followed me on Instagram, they seen that I wrote a few letters and sent out Christmas cards to people upstate. And one of these individuals who is my other half, his name is AMIN Booker. Everybody know him as I Stone, not I with an I, a and an H hyphen, Stone. That's my comrade. I mean, he's from. It's funny. He's from Brownville. He's from Marcus Garvey, the Plaza. I'm from South Bronx. 183rd all day. I got a message from Amin that somebody went to go see him. And Amin has been in administrative segregation for the past 5 years in ELMIRA Correctional Facility, right? So how do one get put in administration segregation? All right. In the case of an individual like who I'm mentioning, Amin, right? Stone, right? Stone, right? He got a name, first generation, he be putting it on, a lot of people might be intimidated by him, so they drop slips. But when it's too much focus on you, like when Tupac got locked up, Tupac was walking in Clinton, and he went to the cafeteria, the mess hall. And everybody was like, yo, Tupac, yo, Police looked at that, was like, oh, no, this is a real security issue. We need to, shut him down. And you know what I mean? Make a long story short, what they do at administrative segregation is you ain't have to do nothing wrong. You ain't have to have no ticket or nothing like that. If the administration feels you're a threat to their institution or you have too much power, they'll lock you down. See, they'll throw you in a box. It's crazy, right? You in disciplinary segregation, or you in a box under the status admin seg because you didn't do nothing wrong. But because you're popular, because they fear you, because you have, the voice to move the crowd, or because you have some type of power, they feel, well, we need to lock him down and take him away from everybody. So when you're on administrative segregation, you basically have the same rights and privileges as a person that went to the box for stabbing or killing somebody, and you ain't do nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is they take you from your cell or your location, they place you in SHU, solitary confinement, right? SHU stands for Special Housing Unit, right? So they take you to the box. About a day or two later, you get a ticket in the mail. But when you deal with admin seg, it's not no ticket. It's just basically knowing what the charges on, what's the reasons on them placing you under that status, right? And the reasons why, and then you go to a hearing to fight on whether or not you're going to go back to population or not. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you go once every 90 days to this hearing. And if they deny you, you stay in a box or whatever, right? One thing about being in the regular box that's better than admin seg is that when you're in a regular box, when how much time you got, so when you're getting out. When you're dealing with administrative segregation, only thing you is hoping for, damn, I can't wait till the next 90 days. Go back to the board. Go back to them. Hopefully let me go. Just imagine what that does to your mental. Been in the box now 5 years under administrative segregation. The only good thing about his situation right now, as opposed to being in administrative segregation 7 years ago, is that now in admin seg, you do come out your cell to watch TV. I think it's for 1 hour, and they do get able to get little cosmetic things. You know what I'm saying? But their visits is like if they're SHU, if they're like the SHU. The visits, if you know, in ELMIRA is contact, but if you go to one of them box jails, you have no contact visits. No contact. There's a cage in front of you and your loved ones, and a little slot where they could slide your food underneath that little hole, and that's what you have to hold your people and everything. I used to put tissue all around it or whatever the case may be, because you know the gate thing is like a diamond, and I used to use that like that to kiss, you know, to kiss and stuff like that, my kids and whatever have you. And depending on what level you on now, if you just got to the jail and you ain't get your property yet, then you're going to be in visits in handcuffs. You're going to be in a visit with handcuffs. Your family going to see you with handcuffs and everything. You know what I'm saying? So the point where I'm getting at is that, you know, certain people been in administrative segregation 10 years, 20 years. AMIN been in there 5. And right now, what we trying to put together is some type of petition, you know, get some signatures and everything, make a petition, and send it to Albany, and also send it to ELMIRA's, you know, correctional facility, and let them know that, you know what, Mr. AMIN Booker has that's people out here that cares about him. You know what I'm saying? AMIN, you know, regards to his background and why he's in prison and so forth and so on. You know what I'm saying? You know, he don't deserve that, man. He's paying his debt to society with his life. You know what I'm saying? He's paying it with his life, because you got to think about it. AMIN got, I think, like 40 to life. He has 40 years to life. AMIN is 43, 42, 43 years old. He's been in jail since 1996. Came to jail when he was a baby. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the individuals that when I was telling y'all about when I copped out to my time and how my mother, I feel like my mother saved my life and pleaded with the judge after I told him, no, I'm not going to take the 20-year deal. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And she, you know, did whatever. AMIN was one of the individuals that didn't understand why I did that. Why I took the 20 years. You understand? He's like, nah, Mel, you bugging. You could have had a chance to beat that in court. But my thing is, what if I don't beat it? When I could have got 20 years and solidified me having a liberation or being able to touch the streets again, I felt I couldn't take that risk. See, you have a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, like from Soundview projects, you know what I'm saying, adolescent, adult, you know what I'm saying? He was on Rikers Island fighting his case. He had a murder case. He was fighting his case for 3.5 years. And guess what? The judge offered him 5 years. Now, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Some people feel like, well, if I ain't do it, I'm going all out. Fuck that, I don't care. You might have some individuals that be like, I did it, so I want to take responsibility, but let's try to solidify a date on when I can go back to society and not being here for the rest of my life. You understand what I'm saying? So, adolescent, they offered him 3 years. No, they offered him 5 years. Excuse me, they offered him 5 years flat. Right? He didn't take it. Now, mind you, he had 3.5 in. New York is like the feds in the aspect of there's no such thing as good time. You do 85% of your time. 85% of your time. So that's basically 10 months a year. So they offered him 5 years. So he had to do 50 months. He had to do 50 months. He churned it down. Now he's up north with 25 to life. And we was all on Rikers Island fighting our case together, going back and forth to Bronx Supreme and all of us, you know, from 9/7 to the mid of 2000 when I went upstate. You understand what I'm saying? You know, those are certain decisions that them brothers cannot take back. I should get on my knees later on and thank my mom, you know what I'm saying, just call her and thank her and say, yo, I appreciate you, mom. You know what I'm saying? Because if you wasn't thinking for me, man, I'd have probably been stuck in there with them, man. and not being able to understand what life is, not being able to look at a tree, not being able to see a car, not being able to see a sidewalk. You understand what I'm saying? So imagine these individuals, when you in a box, when you in solitary confinement, when you in Adam and Seg, you in a 16 by 16 cell. Depending on what jail you in, some of them cells have doors with little windows, while other facilities have the regular cell bars that everybody used to see in bars. You know what I'm saying? So think about it. You in prison. Now within prison, you in prison. You in your cell 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your toilet is in your cell. Your sink to wash your face is in your cell. Your bed is in the cell. There's a desk in the cell for you. That's it. You can only have like 10 of your pictures with your loved ones. You can only get like 10 letters. You know, you can't get no food items. But once you in ASAG, you know, administrative segregation, I believe it's over 90 days, then you get to get the same privileges as other long-term admin SAG guys get, which is they get minimum commissary that's more than what people in SHU can get. So they can actually get little snacks and junk food, but very, 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 very minimum. And none of that is in your cell. You got to put that outside in the locker somewhere. You have no access to that until you're able to come outside, you know, come out your cell. Because admin seg, I think they get 1 hour to use the phone. I'm not really sure. They get 1 hour to use the phone. I mean, 1 hour to go, go out, go watch TV or whatever have you. I don't know if they let them use the phone within that time frame or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But, for that brother to be in there 5 years fighting for his freedom, just to be able to be back in general population, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. I'm pretty sure he want to go outside, play basketball. He want to be able to run around. He want to be able to lift some weights. You know what I'm saying? He want to be able to get on the phone, call his family, see what's going on with his family, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? He got a daughter. She had a baby a few years ago. He's a grandfather. You know what I'm saying? He's been in jail all his life. He missed all his childhood and everything like I did. We missed our childhoods and everything. You know what I'm saying? And so this has been on my mind heavy, man. And it's crazy that because no matter how much I love and respect this guy right here, man, my brother, AMIN, man, that was the first time I wrote him since I've been home. And I feel bad about it, but it's like some people, I don't want to just write anything and say anything, man. I got to have something that's going to be meaningful, that's going to be heartfelt. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like he ain't just deserve just any old letter, because then that'd be just me checking in. You know what I'm saying? When I check in, I like to check in properly, and I like to check in right. So I always have to have something, you know what I'm saying, that's I got to have that. Well, motherfucker, like, yeah, I just heard from my brother, yo, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely sent them some motivation, man. Hope that helped them out, hearing from me, send them some flicks and everything, so forth and so on. You know what I mean? Little couple, you know what I mean? And I salute him, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate anybody that his name is AMIN Booker. I wrote his number, I wrote his numbers down, just in case anybody wanted to send him some type of love or whatever. Let me get his name and numbers real fast. Let me get his I know, well, I gave you his name, but let me give you his numbers real fast. So anybody who just wanted to send him some motivation, send him some love, you know what I'm saying, try to find out what y'all can do to help him, or you know what I'm saying, whatever the situation is, whatever, you know what I mean? The person is always in need of a pen pal and stuff like that anyway, you know what I'm saying? It don't even have to be about romance, but we on real time, so you know how that go. So this is my son. So all right. I'm gonna tell you right now what's his numbers. 1 second. I'm just putting his numbers in, you know, putting his information in real fast. You know. Man, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with things. Sorry about this, y'all, but I don't know what's going on with my electronics, man. I'm starting to feel like there's a conspiracy going on. I can't even do it right now, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Listen, go to y'all get the chance and y'all want to, you know, holler at them or reach out to AMIN or whatever, man. Go to New York State, which is NYSDOCCS lookup dot DOCCS dot ny.gov, and you put in AMIN, AMIN, and then Booker, B00KER, and his, you know, his number and everything should pop up. You know what I'm saying? There's something always going on with these electronics over here, man. I'm starting to think of conspiracy. Here we go, right here. Hey, all right, let me see. All right, his numbers is, AMIN number is 98A 98, the letter A, 6245. I repeat, that's 98 A as an apple, 6245. First name AMIN, AMIN. Last name is Booker, B00KER. You know, definitely send my brother some love, some motivation, support. Let them know, you know what I'm saying, that there's people on the outside thinking about them, and that we're going to do what we can to not only help his situation, but other people like him, man, because the people in society depending upon us. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got a lot of people that, you know, feel some type of way about individuals like me that did long stretches. You got a lot of females that think everybody that did a bid are involved in same-sex relationships, and everybody's not involved with that. Especially females, they really honestly think that every man that went to prison has experienced same-sex relationships, and that's not true. I haven't. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us never have it. You know what I mean? You know, I also get it when you got the Gabrielle Unions, you know, the famous actress, the beautiful actress, you know, respect and love to her and her husband, Dwayne Wade. I'm a big fan of both of theirs. But if a lot of people don't know Gabrielle Union's history, she used to work in a shoe store or sneaker store. And one day these two guys went in there and robbed the store. And when they robbed the store, they also held her against her will and they raped her. You know, so her thoughts in regards to people like me, I could only imagine. When I mean people like me, I never raped nobody in my life. I've never been locked up for nothing like that ever. You know what I'm saying? But when I mean people like me, I'm talking about people that has been in prison for a long, long time and that's getting out and so forth and so on, man. It's hard for people to accept us for some reason. It's hard for people to embrace. You know, everybody got a story or preconceived judgments about us. You know what I'm saying? Then you got others, like with certain, like with a lot of these programs, yo, you're the perfect candidate to be going to talk to the kids. You're a perfect candidate to get into this gun violence, stop the gun violence movements and your street cred. People know who you are. These little kids look up to you, blah, 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 blah. It's what they did. My YouTube family, I'm saying Kross TV at Kross TV Network, know that Kross been trying to do this forever, for the longest time. And you think any one of them same people that was like, oh, you're the perfect candidate because you're locked up, you think they hired me? Do you think they hired me? Nah, they didn't. You know, New York got a law it's a federal law, so I think it's universal. It's in all 50 states and, you know, properties of the United States, is that if you are going to seek employment, right, and normally on a job application, it asks you, have you been convicted of a crime? Well, that's not supposed to be on the applications no more. But I see them. I always see them. I still see them. You know, they're not supposed to ask you, or have you ever been convicted of a crime, unless they're considering hiring you, which is a loophole itself, because they could always say, I'm considering hiring you. Anytime you fill out an application, I'm reviewing your application. They're reviewing your application is a consideration for hiring. You understand what I'm saying? So it really don't make no sense. They still gonna look at your background. You know what I'm saying? I got a homicide on my jacket. I got attempted murder on my jacket. I got mad violence for my people. Look at my jacket and they ain't giving me no job. You know what I'm saying? So I said, well, you know what, man? I'm gonna just do what I do, man. There ain't nobody gonna stop me from doing what I want to do. So I'm gonna just find me a niche and I'm gonna still get to the people another way. And that's one of the ways that I gravitated to YouTube. Because if you look at my first video was talking about Shotty and 6ix9ine and when they first got locked up. And I felt like, you know, people shouldn't water down your culture or water down your gang or nothing like that by embracing somebody who you know is not built like that or don't fit the bill, but you want to do it anyway and friendly extort. So my video was about that. You know what I'm saying? So my mind always been on, you know, getting into people's minds, you know what I'm saying, thoughts and everything, man, make thought-provoking statements, thought-provoking videos, something that a person could appreciate and remember me by. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that people taught me that I was a kid. A word like my aunt Brenda, may she rest in peace. She was murdered when I was about, I couldn't have been no more than 8, 9 years old. Now I remember one day going to my aunt Brenda. I went up to her. I'm like, yo, Aunt Brenda, what's this word? So she opened up she looked at the page when I looked at the word I was in, and she was like, that's with. WHWTH with. WITH, excuse me. And I'm real good at spelling, y'all. So don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't get on me for that error. And that was a simple word, but you know, my mind is all over the place right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see if, you know, if I can I still help with the live chat? That's still off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at that. You know, I'm looking at how many people have subscribed, you know what I mean, is watching. I'm looking at the time, looking at how much time I want to be. Plus I'm trying to remember exactly what I'm saying. So pardon me. But yeah. My aunt taught me that word, and I kid you not, I was 8, 9 years old when she passed away, and I kid you not, that's something I never forgot. And every time I read that word or go over that word or something like that, I automatically think about her. Automatically think about her. You know what I'm saying? That being said, you know, it's one of my little short live. I'll probably just stop at another minute and 4 seconds, you know. I just wanted to just get that out there, man. Yo, listen, my YouTube family, man, I've been trying to make my videos and get it out to y'all. I don't know what's really going on. Like, I even try to, you know, it's just difficult right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I just ask that everybody, you know, continue to be patient and appreciate y'all love and support. I thank y'all, man. You know, I'm about to do something real, man. I'm gonna do something real, man. I'm gonna open myself up, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's gonna be before New Year's or right before or New Year's or whatever, man. But I'm still trying to do the video. I don't know if it's gonna go live. I might not even do it. I might just do it. I might just do it regular and not even, you know what I'm saying, on live and not even do it. Not even do a downloaded video because my videos is not going through for some reason or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna recap 2019. And let me tell y'all this, man. When I say that this was one of the most challenging years of my life, my entire life, the whole 44 years I've been on this planet. When I say it's been the most challenging year for me, y'all gonna understand when y'all watch that live. You know what I mean? Listen, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you for the notification. Thanks for tuning in anytime y'all get notified, man. You know, Mel Kross, appreciate y'all if nobody else do, man. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, salute. Again, I want to wish everybody happy holidays. Have a safe holiday, man, because in the Bronx, like 6 people got stabbed up on Christmas Day. A dude in Brooklyn got shot on the train. You know, it's been, you know, right now it's going crazy, and it's the holiday season. You know, in the Bronx, people trying to, you know, they trying to kick doors in down. Now they doing, now they raiding homes. I'm talking about burglars and all that. They kicking in doors and, you know, and trying to, you know, do home invasions now. You know, it's becoming, it's getting a little crazy again. You know, so I just tell y'all, man, you know, be safe. Don't have y'all music on too high so y'all can't hear what's going on around y'all. And just be alert. And I wish everybody nothing but success and safety, man. You know what I'm saying? With that, y'all stay blessed. I appreciate y'all. One.